about butterfly legs. So, having their knees bent so that they splay open. And the child will lean back against the parent and feel supported and secure. But remember, we have the bed supporting the mom. And then we want to do a baby. For any of you who work in outpatient clinics where you do immunizations or something a lot, the positions that we demonstrated for blood draws work just as well for IVs. And I think you might have seen in some of the pictures yesterday, if this table collapses, I'm going to be terribly embarrassed. But if the child is sitting, parent can sit side next to them. And if they don't both sit on it.
I still am with you.
Yes.
I intended.
Yes. But if I'm the patient and the mom is sitting next to me, the mom can hold my hand. And if you're the nurse and you need to do an injection right here, the child, they can bring their leg up. But if they're sitting like this with their feet hanging down, their quadricep muscle is flaccid. It's not tense. And so it's easy to do an injection that way.
And sometimes as the nurse, I will straddle this leg enough so where they can't kick it out, and then I can contain that one leg.
Are you thoroughly confused? No? Okay. Stephanie's going to do a terrific demonstration of swaddling the baby. Wrapping it like a burrito. We actually, you guys know what burritos are? I'm getting blank looks. Okay. They're mushu pork or an egg roll. Something that the child relates to that's like this. Sometimes in like the emergency department, you may want to use this with a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old. And we tell them, we're going to wrap you up like an egg roll or whatever so that we can help your body to stay still while we get the butterbean out of your nose or while we try to get something out of your ear. Okay. So Eugene talked yesterday a lot about inviting the mom, if the mom is breastfeeding the infant, she can do that. We would have a cloth over so she would be discreetly covered. But see, the only thing that's sticking out is the arm, is the one arm of the baby that the nurse needs to be able to start an IV on or draw blood from or whatever from the swaddled baby. And I was going to say something else. Oh, for distraction for babies, we don't have one here. Actually, Stephanie's phone would work great. Babies attend better to things that are black and white instead of color. So if we wanted to provide something for the baby to look at, we would want it to be black and white if they're a really young baby. Or bubbles work great for babies because the bubbles will move away from the child. You just need to be careful where you blow them. And you want soothing sounds. There's something that we call it a rain stick, and a toy like this that has beads in it, or even the mother singing or playing soft music.
We sometimes have to do that if the bubbles are going in the wrong direction.
And what other one did we want to? Oh, yeah. Occasionally you'll need to pass an NG tube down a child's nose. And if the child is swaddled and against their parent like this, you can raise the chin and do it with them like this. And if the child's a toddler, I've seen nurses have the baby sitting in a stroller where their knees have a bar that comes across, and do the NG tube with the child sitting in the stroller, and then the parent can be sitting next to them.
Some strollers lean back.
Some strollers will lean back a little bit. But anything you can do that doesn't have the child flat on on their back. Helps them to feel more in control and not so threatened by things coming at them.